I had to clear my throat real quick. Can I clear my throat real quick? Okay. Can I clear my throat one time? It's good. How we doing today, bro? Doing good? I said, are we doing good today? Oh, had to get right. I had to get it right, man. And I had to speak on this. I wanted to make it its own video. I know we're talking about the tragic death of Say So P and the tried about slain or the tried slain of Sauce Walker. But today we're gonna speak on, today I'm gonna play devil's advocate, bro, today. Because I just seen this video 2 times, bro. It was 30-minute long video with his daughter. And they're talking about some paperwork, right? And I always say, man, if there's paperwork, there's paperwork. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? I know I troll a lot, and I know I do a lot of it, and for reasons you probably know about, because whatever. But regardless of how I feel about the guy, it it does seem fishy. It does seem fishy. All right. So what she was saying is that there was a girl that was there because he was out on bond, right? Let me explain. There was a girl out on bond, or he was out on bond. So they denied his second bond or something like that because she's saying some lady had him framed, and the cops made her say that she was underage and told him that, and that they did all these actual things together, which in the paperwork it does kind of back it up. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing with me though is that, okay, that proves that, and it proves, yes, we live in a crazy world. Yes, I understand that they are corrupt things and corrupt, but that still does not disregard the 9-year-old girl. Okay, and you don't know. I hate saying that. The way I feel about it is there was truth to that, but there was also others that they don't speak about, that they don't speak on. And he continues to not take accountability. He continues to throw other people. He continues to throw all this other stuff in our face. He continues to just avoid it. Like, what about the 9-year-old girl? What about those black and whites? Because I understand, and I understand there's a cluster such of situations that can happen in one time. I'm not saying that that didn't happen, but what I'm saying is that what about the 9-year-old girl that he was accused of, you know? Okay? Now with that being said, if this is true, what they are bringing to the forefront with proof, with black and whites, with she read it, was amazing at it. Yeeper, really, bro. Shout out Yeeper. What's good, Yeeper? Huh? We got S.P.M fans, and I understand you want your dad. I understand. Put all the clowning aside. I understand. And you showing me this is like, wow, eye opening. But again, with me, it's just the 9-year-old girl thing. So regardless, this man had his time. He did things other Mexicans would never do. He was the first one. And I can't take that away from him. But it's just, to me, like, it's just too much, man. So I think from here on out, because I don't want to keep beating up a dead horse. And I know I can always just run to this three man's acronyms and it'll always get me views. And maybe that's why I do it. Or maybe because I feel so strongly about it because I've been hurt before. So the fact of the matter is that I just don't like when kids are injured or hurt or um like, played around with and stuff like that. It's not a good thing, and it should not be tolerated, and it would never be with me, never be accepted by me. So, hello.
Can you see me?
No,
Oh.
you're good, baby. What you doing? You can be seen if you want. Why not? Oh, you didn't. What? You made it scot free.
Huh?
What you doing, beautiful? My wife was just doing her eyebrows. But look, I want to play devil's advocate because I don't want to just keep beating up a dead horse, right? I don't want to just keep on putting this man down, and um but his daughter did have a point on the video, right? His daughter did have a point. It was in black and whites, right? But it still is just like throwing me off vibes. Like they're just throwing all this extra stuff. Like I believe a whole bunch of cluster fucks can happen within a whole bunch of cluster Fs, but and stuff can happen within each other, but it still doesn't, like, what about the 9-year-old girl? What about the 9-year-old girl? Like, oh, this might have happened, but what was he even doing in a hotel with the 14-year-old to begin with? You're already out on bail. You're out on bail. I will not play Devil Strikes, Yeeper. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Bro, he did you hear his new one? You should be listening to his new one. He just dropped. Yeeper. He shouted you out. Me and Yeeper in the streets, and we love to eat meats. Me and Yeeper in the sheets. Yeah, Yeeper. You're the peeper. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my Jeeper creeper. I'm just kidding. You're an S.P.M fan, and I can't hate on that, man. I love you, Yeeper. But are you also a Kanye West fan? Because I see the teddy bear. You always have different variants of the Kanye West teddy bear. Is there some kind of? And why the heck aren't you taking any more flights, bro? What's going on with that? Like, I used to take all these flights, and you're not taking them anymore. Or is it because they're flipping and stuff in the sky? I don't know. I'm afraid. But yes, again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right, and say, okay, this is damning information, and if that is true, damn, that sucks. That does kind of seem like people are conspiring, or because he was powerful, but no, but it still doesn't take away from the fact, like, bro, you were touching your mouth was on. There was a 9-year-old girl involved with something to do with your mouth, and um, it still doesn't take, like, it still says predator to me, like, and it still says like you just could not stay away from young, like that was your drug, like you're both the Kanye. Oh, so you should make the SP West. Now I knew that. You didn't see what I did, Yeeper. If you look on one of the videos, I have Kanye West's face on SPM's mom's AI. It was an AI picture. Sorry, don't shoot me. And it was Kanye West's face because I don't want to disrespect his mom. But I did that for you, Yeeper. I put little Easter eggs in there so you can see, just so you can like feel, oh man, Dex is thinking about me and stuff. Because I sure do think of you when I have my 10-year-old niece sing S.P.M. I'm on a Mexican radio, and wow, I'm like, wow, like that's where we've got already. Like we're gonna have it, like, bro, we're just gonna bring him back. Like, oh man, forget what he did. Forget that he did that. It's play him, bring him on in, fucking show everybody. And like she don't know what's going on. She don't know. I mean, and for it not. I mean, why isn't his new stuff hitting TikTok? Why isn't the new stuff he's dropping the it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Like it's 50-year-old rap. What do you want me to do? I can't. And it's the quality's actually not that bad. Like he's probably actually getting the phone, but it's like, bro, your interviews still sound the same, bro. Like your interviews sound like you're on a freaking Walkman or something, bro. Like they like you can't talk into, like, I'm pretty sure with all the money that you've made, bro, like you've probably made like a freaking shoot of ramen that you're just freaking able to slide down and freaking, you know, I mean, probably made a whole freaking bunch of like shoes out of ramen bags and you know, making those little weights with all the bags and stuff. You probably have a lot of stuff, a lot of free time, a lot of stuff you need to start. Like, what are you gonna do with all this stuff, Carlos? What are you gonna do with that freaking handmade you know what is that, that hooch bottle that you know that you've had for 16 years? You need to think about this now, bro, because Yeeper will buy that if you signed it and you send it to him. Send Yeeper some of your dirty on underwear and Yeeper will probably freaking go crazy. That's what you should do, SPM. You have a fan base out here that would literally probably love your dirty chones and they want you to send it to them. I harassed Juan Gotti and he blocked me. Dude, why are you doing that? Because Juan Gotti don't care. Hey, man. Hey, S.P.M, man. That's messed up, man. You shouldn't be having him draw my picture, man. Juan Gotti don't care. I'm a rebound. It's a me now. But Juan Gotti, come on, man. Really? Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, homeboy, that he's not gonna be telling me all that stuff, homeboy, because you know Juan Gotti don't care. His wife sent me When Devil Strikes poster. Hey, man. Well, you know what? I'm just saying, man, we all just need to become lucha libres and fight it out. That's all we're gonna need to do. I want to see Juan Gotti and SPM fight each other, right? It's gonna just be like, oh man, you hit me in the face, man. That's my style, dude, man. And then SPM's gonna be like, oh, you hit me again, oh, and Juan Gotti's just gonna be like, oh, I don't care, Juan Gotti, and then SPM's gonna be like, oh, you, and then it's gonna like stink up the place, bro. It's gonna smell like fart, like old man. It's just like like it smells like Dollar General musk, like you know what I mean? Like it smells like frosting and like cement together. Like ew, weird. It's a weird combination. But I hear when he gets out at 2045 that him and Juan Gotti are gonna join. They're gonna go just become a tag team in the WCW, and they're just gonna be living it up, man. Yeeper, you should join. You should see if they need some back scratchers or something, or you can massage them and rub oils on them and stuff like you want to. But why would his wife? How would his wife send you a When Devil Strikes poster? I'm a little concerned, Eeper, that you're kind of crazy. Because how would Juan Gotti's wife know you and then just send you an autographed freaking When Devil Strikes poster? And Yeeper, aren't you from Japan? How the hell did you even find out about freaking S.P.M? How? I want to know. I'm curious. The fact that Juan Gotti's most popular song has S.P.M featured on it. Hey, bro, because Juan Gotti don't care. He's a rebound. He's a Nino. And I hear that Juan Gotti don't care, man, but he cares well enough to freaking beat your ass if you draw him looking like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, as soon as my face fits, man, I want to go in there, man. As soon as my face fits, I want to be all good and I want to make sure that I'm good tomorrow. I mean, I'm sorry, Wangati, but it is the truth. Like, just take a joke, bro. It's not this is a new day and age. Like, you can't fight everybody. You're. I don't care how crazy and whatever you are to the community or whatever the Mexican people. Yes, you did great things. I'm pretty sure whenever you did them or whatever accolades you have, I'm proud of you because you're Mexican, yes, but you're doing it how everybody else does it, and so you can't. I hate when people give us shit when people can do it all the time whenever they need to get some views. They're gonna quick to talk about these three acronyms, the same man that I'm talking about right now, but I can't talk about it, and we become peons whenever we speak on it, and we could just get all the hate in the world, but people like that get praised for speaking up. It's crazy, bro. It's not fair. This world is not fair, and just know that sometimes shit will come to the light and the underdogs will have their day. But if you're just making content just to please others, then or like just to You're doing it for the wrong reasons if you're doing it for that, just to please or just so everybody can see that you're making content. No, you got to make it so that way you can leave behind something good and like little gems that they can find whenever like, or even you can find yourself because you might be feeling a certain way today that you don't feel tomorrow and vice versa. And I don't know. I'm just trying to speak something, bro. Like something at least that has some kind of substance instead of just like blah, 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 blah. And one God, he don't care. Because one God, he does care. But I don't know why everybody's talking about this post that, okay, Juan Gotti said that he was dead. And okay, and if you died, you already said yourself, you're out the way, man. You're out the way. You're not messing with nobody. You can't harm nobody else. You're doing your time. And I can respect that. Like, I can respect that. So why would I even need to talk about you anymore? You know what I mean? Because I seen a comment the other day and they're like, "Oh, this guy is the reason you have the most views." But it's like, no, there's a reason why. Like I can tell you who's contributed to the reason why I have views, and it's not S.P.M. It's actually CW. CW is crazy ass, and really, it's like, do I want the man to freaking die? No, I don't want. I don't want. I mean, would I celebrate? Pfft, I'm petty, bro. I'm petty as hell, but because I know somebody would celebrate if it was the other way around, if they didn't like me that much. But do I want harm to come to him? No, never. It's satire. I'm just making light of situations. I'm just speaking on my insecurities, my hate, my views on things. So it's just a way to speak my mind, and I'm sure that's the reason why he has his platform. And but yeah, SPM, it brought me some views, but it's not like crazy big numbers, like 15,000 on a freaking live stream. Like that's on a 2 hour live stream. That's crazy for me at least. So relax, son. Yeeper, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, my bad. I feel you. So you're from Japan, and I am going to say it again. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, babe, do you want to come smoke this vape? Okay. And I'm not saying that vape is the good thing to do, guys, because you don't want to do that, especially if you're a kid, right? And but if you're watching this is about SPM, so you should not be watching this. And I don't think like contractually you actually can. So like you can't actually watch it if you're underage watching anything about SPM. I don't think you. But the world has gotten to where you can, like, he has access to that. I don't know if you know that, but because like I don't know, the internet, right? We just got to blame the internet. We're just gonna put all the blame on the fucking internet. It's just that damn internet. I plugged in that damn toaster box and it just went all on the internet on me, and it just didn't make me the milkshake like it said on the box. What it made me was a bunch of cheese fondue that I had no meaning for, so I just put some broccoli in it and called it a day. Made a casserole. Oh, a shitty casserole. Life hands you shitty casserole. What do you make? You make fettuccine, bro, or whatever. You make that. You make that creme brulee stuff. Like, ooh, man, I have a. It looks like a hurt, but it's not. It's a burn. Owie. You want to name your kid Carlos Coy Yeeper, please, dude? The frick, dude. On that note, I gotta end this. Are you serious? You want to name your kid Carlos Coy? Hey, man, you know what? You're gonna frick that kid up, dude. Don't do that. Well, if you have a girl, what are you gonna name her then? Carlisa Coy? Or what you going to name her? Carly Coy? All these CCs? My wife's last name is Coy. Kate Coy. Or so basically Coy backwards is Yak, Yak, right? So Carlos Yak, if he was S.P.M, the Chinese S.P.M, Carlos Yak. I want to name my kid Carlos Go. You know how crazy you sound? You sound crazy right now. You sound really crazy saying that, bro. For real. You don't mean that. You don't mean that by all. You don't mean that at all. And I'm sorry you said that. I'm sorry for you that you said that. Like, I don't think you meant to say what you said or say. But yes, I this video is about, is SPM telling the truth or not? Because yes, the black and whites that she showed, you could go look it up yourself if you're watching this video and you want to get filled in. You probably watched it, or if not, I'm going to tell you. Well, she just said, okay, there was a girl that was there with the 14-year-old girl, along with the 14-year-old girl that he was with, and he didn't get that second bond because he was already out on bond. And they, in order for him to they cancel that out, the detective told the girl, you got to say that you know him and that you were messing with him and all this stuff. And they coerced her because she showed some handwritten stuff that girl supposedly wrote, and it looked like a guy's handwriting, but it was like a big statement that she had written down. And it looks kind of like, maybe like, what if they paid, who knows? But it does look like damning evidence, right? So she was explaining that and reading that and had the evidence. I'm not gonna lie, the evidence was right there, clear as day, black and white, like right in your face, black and white. And that's what I say. Like, that's what I try to if I see that, that's what anybody's gonna go off of, because that's what they're gonna judge you off of whenever you got that pen to paper. But when it's that ink, it's a whole different story. But that's what we saw, and we looked like it looked like it was like, reprinted, the handwritten stuff that was said. But it looks like that was gathered up and it took some time to think about it. And the paperwork that they were reviewing, it looked a little too clean. Like, it looked a little too clean. Like, everything was just in order the way it was, and it got straight to the point. But it wasn't like it just I don't know, just something about it. Like, they're just like it's just like one cover up after another. Because if you've been having this, bro, like, this happened in 2001, and this is what you're bringing up. So y'all probably been have this, all this stuff. Why wouldn't y'all bring it to the light sooner? So we can nip all this in the butt before anybody spoke on it. Because why? Because y'all seem like y'all got a little good team together right now, and you're kind of confident that you got some stuff right now. Or maybe Chat GBT um is able to create and concoct, because they can do things like that. I'm telling you. Not that I know, but sometimes when people want their entertainment, they want their entertainment. They want it right now. But it just seems too, like, okay, like, bro, now you had this evidence, so it's like, all right, we already caught the knife in the killer's car, right? We already caught the knife, but you have evidence to show that, but you never showed it. And now you're already sentenced. Like, you're already gone up the river, bro. You're already royally fricked. So relax, hun. So relax, Carly Coy. Don't come for us. We're just trying to, we're trying to speak on things like it is, right? And it just so happens to be that's your dad. So you're gonna be mad regardless. We could just say blah, 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 blah. Your dad has a freaking shiny head, and you're gonna just freaking come for us like whatever. You're gonna send a cease and desist, and you're gonna try to scare us. And no, you can't. You can't do that. You can't scare us, because what media does he work for? For him damn self, because nobody wants to be connected to him. And I'm not gonna say he's not like us, because I don't like Kendrick, but you know what I mean, right? Because he is a monster. But monsters deserve to have lives. Monsters can live. Monsters can live. Monsters can breathe. But where do they go? They go where they go, right? And that's where, it's like my wife always said, wherever you are, there you are. Or wherever you're at, there you are. And if you can figure out wherever that is that you are, if you're not that of what you are, then how are you knowing that you are there, if not by the art, but by the air? Are you even air there or in there or where air? Because we like air. We like to breathe. H2O is good for you. You're gonna go to sleep. You're pretty tired, bro. If you love, if you love your family, you'll stay and watch me till I turn it off. Right? Like if you want to see your family again, right? Like you're not gonna go. No, you're not gonna go. Tell your mom to wait. I'm just kidding, bro. Hopefully you see the like. I'm really not trying to be like rude. I'm not really trying to go ham on him and like degrade him and whatever. Like just because by the thumbnail it is probably going to generate some views, which is always does. Which it always does. But there's just so much going on, man. I'm like overwhelmed. Like it's sensory overload. Like, oh my God, Yellow Beezy. Oh my God, Big U. Oh my God, Brick Baby. Oh my God, all these people. Like, oh my God, Loose Cannons. And oh my God, we're gonna go here and we're going there. And there's always stuff, all this stuff with like, and it's like, bro, but what does it mean in the grand scheme of things? What is this like? It's just a juicy story, right? Like, get over it. Like, it's not, these are not real. This is false idols that why do we do that? Why are we into that? Like, but then we get weird if we're too much into God, or then we don't want to just look like a Bible thumper, or we don't want to, but at the same time we don't want to just like be like all the way good, because like there's no fun in that, right? But if we're not good, then I mean what? Because everything's bad right now. Everything's bad, right? Like because like I wasn't mad. Like my wife just downloaded a Telegram app, and she started downloading these I'm just kidding, babe. I'm just kidding, man. And you know what? They caught S.P.M looking at a Telegram sponsorship. So we're gonna see about that, because I think that's a good sponsorship. I think it's a good it suits him. The new S.P.M Telegram MP3 players are gonna be sold everywhere at all the I think like all the liquor stores, and not like City Trends. They'll probably start having them. So it's gonna be the Telegram. They're gonna have the MP3 players, and it's gonna have all the SPM accoutrement on it, on that one thing. And then when you buy one, Alex Rosen is just Gordon Flowers just gonna pop out, and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna shake your hand, and I'm gonna just keep you here till the cops come. And then freaking Skeeter Jeans gonna come freaking out here like telling him he won a new car, and it's gonna be a lot of stuff. But I guarantee you, bro, if they would have let SPM out last year, it would have been a matter of time till like Alex Rosen, or maybe Skeet Hansen, or somebody was gonna pop up on him, bro. It's gonna be too good, bro. It's gonna be too many fish in the sea for him to loud. He's gonna become a pirate of young lust he fills for the ladies. And I promised I wasn't gonna do that. I'm sorry. That's the last. Like, I was just trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do anymore. So yeah, so you know, I don't know. But Yeeper SPM, if you are watching my videos, Yeeper loves you. He burns your name under candles every day. He wants to meet you. He wants to name his son after your name. So remember that, SPM. Whenever you're having your ramen filled dreams and your freaking love time and your kill shot time, remember, Yeeper loves you. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye. Bye. Have a good one.